What it do? What it do, man? It's your boy Big Germ. Y'all already know what it is, man. We about to get into this episode 13, baby. Let's do it, man. Today, we are working on that Caprice, man. Yes, sir. Still working on that Caprice. Y'all know what it is. Got these builds going and going and going. Multiple builds. But right now, I'm working on installing a custom fiberglass head unit. This is an Android unit for the Caprice. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't planning on going this far with the custom stuff, but I'm enjoying showing you guys all these custom videos on how to make these things up and how you can do this stuff from home, man. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all, I'm taking the old system, the old radio system that's in there. We're gonna remove all the stuff on it, the AC stuff. We don't need none of this stuff anymore. I'm eventually gonna be putting in like a new AC system, central AC. We don't need all this control. We have all new control modules and all that good stuff. But we're gonna take this thing and we're gonna add a nice little touchscreen Android setup. It's gonna have GPS. It's gonna have all the amenities of a brand new car. All right, you guys, so what you see I got right here, my goal is to take this Android screen, and I got this Android screen from something I bought for one of our Priuses that did not work, and it's just been sitting around. So we're gonna go ahead and modify this into this existing stock radio head unit. So my goal is to fiberglass the front head of this unit and get this thing all set inside so that all the holes, the existing tape player holes, the volume hole, all those holes and everything is completely sealed off. We'll recut that shape out, make up some new brackets, put that face screen on there and bolt it up. And this thing will get wrapped in leather later on, so we don't need to smooth it all out with body filler. You can, if you want to paint it, you have the option to do both. But I'm going to wrap mine in leather when all material come in. I find it to be helpful anytime you're trying to use body filler, fiberglass, any material to sand and prep that area to give it good adhesion for it to stick a lot better. Definitely if it's a smooth surface. I'm using, I want to say this is the 120 I just showed you guys, 120. I didn't have 60 or 80. I would prefer to use like an 80 grit. That's even recommended on the resin of the fiberglass to use 80 grit, but this is all I had at the moment. But it all worked. It's just a small head unit. There's nothing that's going to be structurally sound that needs to be super tight, because if you look at what I got going on right here, this is already a piece of plastic, hard plastic, and then at the backside of these Caprices, they come with a steel metal frame. So it's already going to be nice and tight. We just going to kick it up a notch. And obviously another big task, I love to wipe and clean down everything I'm doing. Acetone always works, gets all the debris, the sand and dust. Just make sure the area or whatever it is you're working with is clean. That's it. You want it to be as clean as possible so that you get the best adhesion as possible. Material wise, you see we got our fiberglass resin, big old gallon of it from Home Depot. We got our fiberglass you can get from Home Depot. We have our mixing cup with ounces and all the measurements on it. And I have this little cheap brush right here, some gloves, and we have this tray. All right, the tray is just to put whatever you want to put in it. There, it's available. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not wear gloves using this material, this shit will get all in your clothes and your skin. You will be itching for days. All right, protect yourself. PPE, PPE. So per instructions, this thing called out for every 2 ounces, 16 drops. I did 6 ounces, so excuse me. So 16 times 3. All right. So that's what I did. Just count them out 16, do another 16 if you can't count. But anyway, mix it really good. You want to notice how I apply this. When you apply this, you don't want to brush it on. You want to kind of put the material on first on whatever you're doing. Get like a wet coat on there first. So I'm going to take this, make sure I get all the length out the brush, and I'm going to apply it all over it like a fair amount, man. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. The more of this you got with your fabric, the better it's going to harden up, and it'll get a little bit thicker too. You want it thick. So watch how I do this. You see me dabbing it? That's how you always want to put this fiberglass on. Dabbing it. Don't brush it. Don't brush at least fiberglass mash. All right, so it's a lot of different type of material when it comes down to fiberglass. This mash, you really just want to dab it because it's like stringy. It's strong, it's durable, but you're stringy and you just want to dab it and work it in as you go. We're doing 3 layers of this, which is more than enough for just a support system. Not even a support system, just covering up some holes, but you can never be too sure about overdoing something to make sure your product come out clean. All right, so this is after it's set for about, I want to say I let it sit for about 3.5, 4 hours. It hardens up faster than ever. You see, it's solid, man. Solid. Now we're going to clean up these edges, get these edges all cleaned up. We're going to use this little Dremel setup I got. You can use sandpaper, 60 grit. 80 to 60 grit is what you probably want to use. It's real tough. But like I said, if you got the tools to make it happen, make a dream come true, baby boo, make them tools do what it do, baby. All right, utilize the system, baby. All right. Yes, sir. That thing is ready to be cut to our shape that we set up. All right. All I did was take the bottom, trace it out, leave a little wiggle room for I want my brackets and everything else. Hey, man, grab that grinder, man, start going. Hey, once again, here it is again. I ain't got my safety glasses on. I should. I got a bad habit of this. One of these days I'm gonna get hurt. Be safe, man. I just be getting into it. Time be getting to me. You know, I'll be racing the clock. The clock don't stop. So I'm just trying to get it in. That thing is done. It's ready to go in. I'm gonna show you this fitment. No, we did not do a flush mount. I did not want it to be completely flush with this. I can do that. I can show you something like that in the future, but I want it to be mounted on the outside just like this because I plan on wrapping this thing with leather and adding a couple more things into this piece. But yeah, man, it worked out real clean. We're gonna use some little brackets that I use while I'm working. Like I said, I find this stuff, some of these parts and brackets I found at Harbor Freight. I'm sorry, not Harbor Freight, at Ferguson Plumbing Supply. Man, they got a lot of brackets and little small things that you could use in there. I was gonna use this plastic bracket, but I'm like, plastic going back in here, man, that's bound to break. You know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta toughen it up. So I started using it and went on to something else. And here's the final piece, man. This thing came out clean. I got like one screw in there right now, but look at that fitment. So the backside will be getting wrapped in leather. So yeah, man, easy as that. This thing didn't take me long. I mean, it took longer to dry than it did for me to do the job. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Big Germ, man. We're going to continue coming in with these DIYs, man. And I hope y'all enjoy them. And I hope y'all learning new things like always. And stay tuned, man, because I got a lot of content coming for y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let's go.